Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will be talking about the War Within, and in particular, I will be talking about all the different rewards that you will be able to get through the new delve system. So the delves are basically a new endgame activity that you will be able to do either solo or in a group. And basically, you will be able to do these little scenarios where you will have to kill different type of bosses and everything. And through these different adventures, you will be able to get some really cool rewards. So I'm not really in this video going to explain exactly how delves work and provide you with a lot of information on that. I really just want to focus on all the different rewards that you will be able to get through this new endgame activity. But if you want to have more information and a better overview of this new system, go ahead, put together a really good guide, and I will share the link to the guide in the description. So I will encourage you to go and watch it. Okay, so first let's go through the two new mounts that you will be able to get through the delve. And the first one, as you can see, will be the Ivory Goliathus. So this new Scarab mount will be available when you achieve the achievement glory of the Delver. And as you can see, this is a really nice mount. So this achievement, as you can see, is this one right here, and you will have to complete all the following activities in order to get the mount. Then next to that, we also have the new airship, which is the Delver's Dirigible. And basically, you will be able to get it pretty early on by completing the quest Ship It. And then after that, you will be able to get tons of new customization through the delve and also through the different vendors that are located just here in the new city. And with these different customization options, you will be able to completely transform your new airship mount. So here, as you can see, you will be able to make a lot of changes to your mount. So this is the mount right here, as you can see. Let's first see the different colors that you will be able to use. So you have the yellow here, you have the blue version, you have the brown version, the green version, the red version, and then the white version. Then, for instance, the nose of the mount, you can change it. So as you can see, you have the harpoon, the lantern, the needle, and you have all these other options right here. Then for the wings, you can also change the wings. So as you can see, you will really be able to customize it and make it really cool. Then same with the tail. As you can see here, again, you can change all these different type of things and have some really cool results as well. Same with the kite. So as you can see, the kite can also be completely different. You even have the Zeppelin option, which I think is really nice. Then you have the banner, none, and then the glider and the kite. And then you can also change the symbol. So you can have a no symbol, you can have the Explorer one, the Alliance one, or the Horde one. And finally, one thing that is very interesting is the fact that when you will complete some specific achievement that will at some point be removed from the game, and especially this one right here, the Hunting the Hunter solo, so defeat Zegvir in his lair on the highest tier of difficulty alone, you will be able to get this customization option right here, which is the Void option. And as you can see, this looks really cool. And you have really everything, all the details on the mount. And so this will be something you will only be able to get during the first season of the delves, simply because again, it will only be tied to this specific achievement that will be removed from the game at the end of season 1. So we can probably expect to have more of this full transformation in the future seasons during the War Within. And again, as I mentioned, you will be able to buy some of these different schematic from the two main vendors. So first you will have Sir Finley Mrgglton that will sell some of them for some of these undercoin, which is one of the new currency tied to this new activity. And then you also have Reno Jackson that him will sell again some of these different schematic, and this time for the different resonance crystals. And so you will be able to get them. And each time, as you can see, you just need to progress throughout the season 1 of the Delver's journey in order to then unlock them and be able to buy them from the vendor. Now, another interesting category of items that you will be able to get include all the different gear that will have a pretty good eye level. So as you can see from the vendors right here, you will be able to buy some 567 gear, and you will have really all of them available. But then also one thing that is very important to keep in mind is the fact that you will be able to qualify for the Great Vault. And when you do all these different delves, you will be able, depending on the difficulty, to get some gear that will be similar to Heroic Raiding or Mythic 15 dungeons. So it means that really by doing these different delves, you can do them solo, and at a very high level of difficulty, you will be able to get some really, really powerful gear, which I think is a really good way for you to do this type of things, again, if you want to do them solo or with some friends, and then you can get, again, some really cool gear. After that, we're gonna have some really good cosmetic items. So here, the first few ones that I want to bring your attention to are all these different helmets. First, we have the different taken candles, and as you can see, there are 3 different variations. So these are really nice candle hats, and I think these look actually really, really cool. And again, you will have 3 of them. And keep in mind, next to that, you will normally have kind of a full set that you will be able to use with these different candles. So it means that you can really have a full set of candles. But I don't think this one comes from the delves. Next to that, you also have some overcool helms. So here, as you can see, you have these different helms right here that I think, again, look really unique and really cool. And you have 3 different color schemes for each of them. So you also have like this one, the white and blue, and then my favorite one, which is this one. So again, I think these helms are really, really unique and really awesome. And then finally, you have the different mushroom ones. So you have the blue version right here. Then you have the green and orange version. And finally, the red and yellow version. So these 3 category of items, you will be able to get them when killing the last bosses in the delves. And I believe you will also be able at some point to buy them from Sir Finley Mrgglton. Or at least it's not yet sure, but as you can see, they're on all the different mannequins right here. So maybe you will be able at some point to buy them also from the different vendors. Then you also have this one right here, the Rook Nerub backpiece. So this one will also come, I believe, from the delves and from the last bosses. And again, it will be one of the rare drops. And so this is one of the backpiece. And then we will also have the Bronze Beard hat, but sadly this one doesn't appear in the collection tab, but as you can see, this is just a normal hat that you will be able to use as a cosmetic item as well. Then you will have a few cosmetic sets. So first, this is the one for male, as you can see, which is really just normal, nothing crazy here, but again, you will be able to buy it from the vendors directly. Then you have the plate set right here, which I think looks actually pretty cool. So again, this will be a full cosmetic set. Then we have the lever set right here, which again, I think looks pretty nice, especially the helm is really, really cool. And then we have the cloth set right here, which I think is not the best, but still a little bit interesting. And then you also have a bunch of weapons, but again, none of them are really, really super cool. So after that, you will also have a few toys. So first, as you can see, you will have the trusty hat that you will be able to get directly from the delves, and then also the ancient construct. So sadly, I don't have the toys, so I cannot really show you what they will do. And then there is also this one that again, you will only be able to do when completing the quest Zelkir End of the Airbringer. And this toy will be removed from the game at the end of Season 1. So the Toxic Victory, you will need to get it before the end of Season 1. Then next to that, we also have a few pets. So as you can see, first we have Bouncer right here, which I think is really, really, really cute. So this one, you will be able to get it from the Nerubian Dells Heavy Trunk. Then you have Chester right here, which is a really nice little kobold pet. And this one, you will be able to get it from the Dells Bountiful Coffer and Bountiful Treasure Trove. Then you have Sniff right here. Again, I really like this one as well. You will be able to get it from the Kobold Dells Heavy Trunk. Then you have the Violet Sport Pit, and this one you will be able to get it from the Fungarian's Dells Heavy Trunk. And finally, you also have Wriggle, which is probably my favorite one. And Wriggle, you will be able to get it from the Kobis Dells Heavy Trunk. And again, all these are the different chests that you will be able to get at the end of the delves. And I believe all these different pets, of course, will be rare drops, so it's not guaranteed, and you will probably have to open a few of these different chests in order to get all these different pets. Finally, the last thing I want to point out is the fact that you will also be able to get this title right here, the Ascension Breaker, and basically this is a title you will be able to get when completing the Hunting the Hunter quest. And this is something, as I mentioned, that will be removed at the end of Season 1. And so again, if you want this title, you will need to do it before Season 1. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Again, I'm pretty excited about this new activity and especially by some of these different rewards. Especially, I really like the customizable airship. I think this is pretty cool. And about also some of the other unique cosmetic items. Let's see if they will add more rewards and more unique items in the next season. So season 2, season 3 of the War Within. Hopefully, we will be able to get even more customization options, more unique transmogs and all that. But this is really cool. Let me know, of course, in the comments what you think about it. And yeah, I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!